Illegal immigration to the U.S. has been a long debated issue. Many immigrants come seeking better jobs, safety, or life quality, but some enter without legal permission. These people are called illegal immigrants. The number of such immigrants changes over time, with certain countries sending the most. This video looks at the top 10 countries contributing to illegal immigration and the reasons behind it. 10. Cuba. Cuba has a unique political and economic situation, with many people leaving the island nation to seek better opportunities in the U.S. The U.S. and Cuba have had a complicated relationship for decades, with strict immigration policies in place for Cubans. However, many Cubans still attempt to enter the U.S. illegally, often fleeing the country's communist regime. Cuban illegal immigrants often arrive by boat, making the dangerous journey across the Florida Straits. Many are motivated by the desire for greater political freedom, economic opportunities, and the chance to reunite with family members already living in the U.S. Although the numbers of Cuban illegal immigrants have decreased in recent years, they still represent a significant portion of the total illegal immigrant population. 9. Brazil. Brazil, the largest country in South America, has seen a rise in illegal immigration to the U.S. in recent years. Many Brazilians migrate to the U.S. in search of better economic opportunities, particularly in industries such as agriculture, hospitality, and construction. The economic downturn in Brazil and high unemployment rates have led many individuals to seek a better life abroad. In addition to economic reasons, some Brazilian immigrants seek to escape political instability or the effects of violence in certain regions of the country. 8. Ecuador. Ecuador is a small country in South America that has seen a growing number of its citizens migrating to the U.S. in recent years. Like many other countries in Latin America, Ecuador faces high rates of poverty and unemployment, leading many Ecuadorians to seek better economic opportunities in the U.S. In addition to economic hardship, some Ecuadorians migrate to the U.S. to escape political instability and violence. The journey to the U.S. is difficult and dangerous, but many Ecuadorians risk their lives in hopes of finding a better future. Over the past decade, Ecuador has seen an increase in the number of migrants seeking to enter the U.S. illegally, although it remains a smaller source of illegal immigration compared to countries like Mexico or Guatemala. 7. Vietnam. Vietnam has a long history of political and economic hardship, and many Vietnamese citizens have sought to migrate to the U.S. for a better life. While most Vietnamese immigrants come to the U.S. through legal channels, a smaller but still significant number attempt to enter illegally. Many Vietnamese illegal immigrants come to escape political repression, economic hardship, or environmental challenges. Others seek better job opportunities, particularly in industries such as manufacturing, agriculture, and hospitality. Like immigrants from China, many Vietnamese illegal immigrants enter the U.S. on legal visas and then overstay their permits. 6. China. China has a large population, and many individuals from the country have sought to enter the U.S. illegally in recent years. Some come for economic reasons, while others seek to escape political repression or religious persecution. The Chinese government has a history of restricting freedom of speech and religion, which has led many individuals to seek refuge in other countries. Including the U.S., Chinese illegal immigrants often enter the U.S. via the visa overstays route, meaning they come to the country on a legal visa and then stay after their visa expires. Others may attempt to enter through illegal means, such as crossing the border with the help of smugglers or trafficking networks. Although the number of Chinese illegal immigrants is smaller compared to those from Latin America, it is still a significant issue, and the U.S. government has taken steps to address the flow of migrants from China. 5. Honduras. Honduras, like Guatemala, is a country in Central America that faces many social and economic challenges. It is one of the poorest countries in the region, and many Hondurans view the U.S. as a land of opportunity. In addition to poverty, Honduras struggles with violent crime, including gang activity and drug trafficking, which further push people to seek refuge in the U.S. Many Honduran migrants face difficult journeys as they travel through Mexico, often facing dangerous conditions along the way. However, the desire to escape the violence and poverty at home motivates many to take the risk. In recent years, there has been an increase in the number of Honduran families and unaccompanied minors attempting to cross the border, leading to a surge in the number of illegal immigrants from this country. 4. El Salvador. El Salvador has long struggled with violence, poverty, and lack of economic opportunity, making it another top source of illegal immigrants to the U.S. The country has been severely affected by gang violence, and many Salvadorans are forced to live in fear of being targeted by criminal organizations. As a result, many individuals, particularly young people, flee to the U.S. in search of safety. The lack of job opportunities and the high crime rate in El Salvador also push people to migrate. The U.S. has long been seen as a land of opportunity, where people can find work and provide a better future for their families. Despite the risks, many Salvadorans continue to make the dangerous journey north in the hope of finding a better life. 3. India. India is one of the largest countries in the world, and in recent years, there has been an increasing number of illegal immigrants from India attempting to enter the U.S. While most people from India who come to the U.S. do so legally through work or student visas, a growing number have sought to enter the country illegally. Many Indian immigrants come to the U.S. in search of better job opportunities, particularly in the technology, healthcare, and engineering sectors. However, the competition for legal immigration opportunities can be fierce, and some individuals choose to enter the country without proper documentation in hopes of securing employment or a better life. Additionally, some illegal immigrants from India come to escape religious or political persecution, while others are seeking better economic prospects. The rise in illegal immigration from India has raised concerns about the effectiveness of visa programs and border security. 2. Guatemala. Guatemala, located in Central America, is one of the leading countries from which illegal immigrants travel to the U.S. in recent years. Sharing a border with Mexico, it serves as a common starting point for many migrants. Despite the dangers of the journey, the risk is often deemed worth it by Guatemalans hoping to escape widespread poverty, violence, and political instability. As one of the poorest countries in Latin America, many Guatemalans seek better opportunities abroad, with gang violence, drug trafficking, and corruption being rampant issues. Citizens often live in fear of being caught in the violence. For others, the desire for economic stability pushes them to take dangerous risks. In recent years, the number of families and children making the journey north has increased, leading to debates about whether the U.S. should increase border enforcement or provide more aid and support to these migrants. 1. Mexico. Mexico is by far the country that sends the most illegal immigrants to the United States. The U.S.-Mexico border spans over 1,900 miles, making it the most common point of entry for migrants. Mexico's proximity to the U.S. is a major factor that makes it easier for people to cross into the U.S. without proper documentation. Many of the illegal immigrants from Mexico are seeking better job opportunities and economic stability. Mexico has a high unemployment rate, especially in rural areas, and many Mexicans look to the U.S. as a place where they can earn higher wages to support their families. Some also flee violence and insecurity caused by drug cartels and gang activity in certain regions of Mexico. Over the years, both governments have worked to address the issue, but the flow of migrants continues to be a major challenge. Mexico has taken steps to increase border enforcement, but the demand for better opportunities in the U.S. keeps many people coming. In conclusion, illegal immigration to the United States is a complex issue that involves a variety of factors, including economic hardship, violence, political instability, and the desire for a better life. While the countries listed above are some of the largest contributors to illegal immigration, the issue is global, and many people from different parts of the world seek to enter the U.S. for various reasons. Addressing illegal immigration will require a multifaceted approach that includes improved border security, better enforcement of immigration laws, and addressing the root causes of migration, such as poverty and violence, in the countries of origin. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe. Your support matters. Thank you.